Welcome back, one and all, to another episode of Backpack Hero. New character Pashit? I'm not too familiar with that word. So many synonyms for purse, backpack, pouch, whatever you want to call. Coming November, great to see. Let's jump straight into it, get the music going background. Happy Halloween music, of course, there. Let's continue on with start game. We're going to continue with our purse. And we have the new Halloween outfit, of course, but why don't we just go for the old regular? Switch it up here, and what are we going for today? We've unlocked quite a few of them. Hard mode 2 now completed. We could keep going down that round, or you start with the items you must keep them the entire run. Cursed Shiv, Cursed Whetstone. Well, I tell you what, let's go for a curse-based run and see how this works for us. I believe these are the weapons that start stronger. Will create a curse on use, deals 5 damage. And this is a Cursed Whetstone. On use creates a curse, adjacent weapons get 125% bonus damage this combat. So, it might be something that we try and do here shortly. So we have to take these, which means that we probably want to sacrifice our meal along the way. Let's just keep going. So what I'm looking for are weapons that get bonus damage based on the number of curses surrounding them. So obviously the Shiv can be very useful for picking up a whole bunch of those. I think early on we try and avoid using these if we can. We don't want any of those just yet, as we can just go one there. We deal 1 extra damage. Take no damage in return, and once we've got a bit more space, then it's a bit easier for us to deal with and manage what's going around here. So for example, let's just make some space out there, shall we? We get some items for our trouble, so this is just a better shield. Oh, hang on. 10 block, plus 1 to the energy cost. This is a better shield than this one. Half the size and plus 1 to the amount used. On take damage adds 9 block. I don't hate that. Now, we don't forget we are doing the Halloween run, so we do have candy and similar items. Adjacent army gets plus 1 block. Each turn adds 2 block. Honestly, by itself, I don't really like that. I don't hate the Boohoo Buckler, though, so why don't we take that? We don't get to take any of our candy. That's a bit of a shame, but I think that's still absolutely fine nonetheless. Unknown event. Okay, well, let's see what that is, but first, let's fight this combat. We know that we need to take out the enemy behind, because you're the one that is cowardly. Yeah, cowardly, cowardice, whatever. You will run if your big friend in front of you gets killed. So we want to make sure that we get the experience for both of you. Hence we do it in this way. We take 1 damage here. That's fine. Again, we're not going to be using these curses just yet. Not for a while yet anyway. 1, 2, 3. But when we get the opportunity to, we absolutely will. You know, it really depends on, it's going to be, you know, we want that curse synergy. Whether or not we can make it happen is still yet to be seen, but I'm hopeful. Now, 3 of these does indeed take you out. We get another level up. Let's go for some boot space. Why don't we go for a wide top? I don't know what we're looking for, but maybe it'll work for us. Honestly, a lucky ring sounds good for some more luck so that we can get some better items. HP, relatively unnecessary at this stage. Honestly, just take the star. Why not? Keep going. Move on. Question mark. What do we got? Get a different item of the same rarity. I wonder what happens if we trade the Cursed Whetstone. I'm imagining that it wouldn't allow us that to happen. You never know. That's a little bit of HP. Why don't we go to our question mark here and see what this unknown event is? Candy is my currency. Ooh. Let's go for a trick. Candy pail. For each scary item inside, adjacent weapon to get... Oh! Okay, so now taking as many scary items as we can is fantastic. I like that. I like that event. Probably should have saved that until we were a little bit more hurt. Hindsight is 2020. Now we do the exact same as we did beforehand. 1, 2, bit of block here. Don't know if we want the curses yet. Again, it's a little bit risky. I think we wait for that. Oh, let's see. We go 1, 2. How much damage is that? We go 3 here, I think, and we try and kill you next turn. In fact, we could have probably thrown our stacking star this one. So why don't we throw this into 2 of these. What do we get here? We get a poison to our enemy. We'll throw that one out there. We're actually going to throw this block up here too. Let's see. What does this curse do? When an adjacent item is used. Okay, we just pop it in the corner then. No harm, no foul. Finish reorganizing it. The buttons seem to have changed as well there. So the UI certainly changed a wee bit. 1, 2, and 3. Problem solved. Get some items. Poison Whetstone, we'll take it, but we're going to sell it. Remove status effects from self. Some of those there. We pop that there. Does that get destroyed? Oh, that gets destroyed on use. I see. Okay. And I don't hate the leather boots, but I feel like it's not really what we're going for. Why don't we pop this here for now? And then we'll just pop another throwing star here. Okay, this is experience, I do believe. At this stage of the game, it's very nice experience. I think we come back to this valuables here when we've got a bit more space to hold it. So we go and fight these two. We might as well just throw this, and then I think we just go 1, 2, 3. Probably should have used that, but we'll get rid of it this turn, I believe. So we go here, here, and that one there as well. A little bit of regen, that's not the end of the world. You're adding a curse, that's a bit annoying, but again, we should be able to just add it. Hopefully it's one that gets destroyed at the end of combat. No, on use. Okay, but the good news is that we can just use it now. We can then use our shield, take no damage, you regen a little bit more, 2 more wooden sword hits, and then you are done for. We get a level up from this too. We're just going to keep building these out, because why not? Looks like a beautiful backpack. Okay, deals 8 damage. So it's the same as that, but 1 damage more, and adds slow to all enemies on kill. So we go here. This looks like a legendary amulet. On use, adjacent curses are destroyed. Okay. So we could use that, and then use that as well if we were to put a whole bunch around them. I think this charm bracelet's going to be very, very important for the rest of this run. I have a feeling that we're going to be able to make it work. We shall see. Okay, we've got a boss that hasn't been notified of our presence just yet. Or a little elite enemy, or whatever you want to call it. Hatchet, arrow, dagger. None of this is really that appealing. We just head down here. You can't really surprise this dude, can you? The Rat King's going to find you no matter what, so why don't we head up this way? Okay, we'll do this. Ring of Rage, I wouldn't hate it. Pickaxe, decent to sell. We have not found any duplicates just yet, except for that one. Okay, we have Ring of Rage. And then we have the Doru, was it? On you, steal 1 damage from 2 ends plus 16. Okay. Wait until the time is right. I see. So you want to kind of stack that for a little bit later. So it's a big item, isn't it? It's a big item. Let's throw this out. Let's get rid of this. I think we can get rid of this. I think by now we can get rid of this and put this in here too. And I think that's pretty good. I would like this and this, but I feel like it's not really that useful. We do have 2 lucky rings. No, I think it's fine though. I think it's fine. Let's just leave that as that. Let's go and take out our Rat King. You are the one with many inside of itself, right? Excuse me. Oh, let's not even question that. Okay, you're adding block this turn. That's fine. We still have our blocking shield. Now you are... No, you are not a summon, so we can kill you, and we should kill you. So we go 1. Does this reset if we attack with this? Because that's still better damage now just by 1. It does not reset, so over time it just gets stronger and stronger. So we just block up. We stay defensive for some time until we deem it's time. Actually, you know what? We can just throw it now. Why not? Throw that up as well. Yes, we're going to take some damage, but I'm pretty sure that we'll have a level up here. Not too far, or in the not too distant future. He's not looking too good now. In fact, we can smack him once more because they are both blocking. And how much damage is that? That is 44, and this more than finishes you off. Now we just wait 1 more turn, and this should be the Rat King out with 69 damage even. Very nice. Okay. Liquid armor, not too bad. Archer's wand could be sold for a fair bit. How would we do this? We go like this, we get rid of this, and this, pop this in here. And I think that's okay. Now the lack of scary items is a bit of a shame there, because I really did want to make our little candy pail work here for us. Whether or not we can do it later on is still yet to be seen, so I won't mourn what we haven't lost just yet. That's scary. No, how do I fill this? Open. Ah, I see, so there is limited uses there. It still is a pouch though, so it can hold a whole bunch. Adjacent weapon to get stronger, we should pop that here. So now does this do 1.5? Nope, not yet. Maybe later. These slat shields are one and the same, more or less. We head through to here, and problem solved. On to our next floor. The Bramble, part 2 of 3. Okay, that's a bit of damage coming in. We go 1, 2, and I think we play 3. Now we are taking a bit of damage as well there, so a bit of fish, a bit of food, all the above would be quite nice. Now, I think we just, maybe now we just wait until we get this Doru working to one-shot everybody. Don't want the toy machete, but appreciate the offer. We take you out, we then block. We're still taking 3 damage, so we wouldn't mind some extra passive block in whatever form that can come through in. We want to take you out first before we take out the last enemy so that you don't run away from us. And now we got you. I am quite enjoying Doru, but it does require a bit of time there to get to the point where we can use it. Lucky Shiv isn't horrible. Why don't we take this for now? Why don't we just re-roll what we've got? Okay, Balloon. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because this is all pretty garbage. Battle Ring. Also not horrible, but we take this instead. We can't use it right now, but we can eat it later on. We finish choosing. We do lose one of our lucky rings, but I think that's fine. Get a Vision. Get a Mana Stone. Okay, well, I mean, I appreciate the offer, but that encounter wasn't that great for us. But I could see that if we were going for a run that utilized a whole bunch more mana, for example, with this Archer's Wand, then that could be quite useful for us. Now, again, I think we just keep waiting here until we can use our strong Doru. Now, of course, enemies do get stronger as time goes on as well, so the longer we wait, the stronger they get. Actually, I should eat my Bluefin too. Bluefin tuna. Don't know why I decided to do that. There we go. Doru takes you out in 1 hit now. Extra space. Maybe we can find some boots. Then we'll just open our bag into the world's longest sleeve t-shirt. We have a dice over here. See, the shield isn't bad, but I think we prefer the raw shield bonuses right now. We'll take the poison potion because nothing else is really that appealing. We might as well take that in case we want to use it. We finished choosing. We have the dice for later on. Take some extra gold. We haven't found a shop yet, have we? Let's see if we can change our fortunes where that's concerned. Actually, you know what? We're just going to throw this. We're going to go 1, 2, add slow to you, and then hit you there as well. You are going to be healing all enemies, but that's only yourself that you'll heal. The slow reduces your block that you'll put up. 1, 2, 3. Doru, 33 damage. Takes you out. Lovely. Okay. Another reroll. I mean, I don't hate the dice. In fact, I'm going to use this dice to reroll what's left, because everything else is pretty garbage. I think we can do better. The boots, again, aren't horrible. Common Wand. Wow, they're already throwing us some crap there, aren't they? Ooh, meal. Again, not that useful. Our piggy bank's saving us a wee bit of money. We'll take the healing. Then we can, of course, throw what's left. And we do have a shop there and a cave-in area. Good to note. Actually, did I need to open this? Not yet. Here we go. Crimson Energy. That is fantastic. If there's an item 2 spaces away. -1 energy. So we pop that there. We could go piggy bank somewhere like this. We throw away the Mana Stone. All of a sudden, we've got 1 extra energy. That's going to make a lot of a difference there in terms of how much block we can put up. How much everything we can put up, really. Mirror Shield. On use, adds 6 block, removes 2 spikes from enemies, and rage from enemies. I mean, obviously that's quite good. It is legendary and it is quite expensive, but it's still good nonetheless. We're not going to be using the Poison Whetstone. Let's sell that. We do have a rare wand that's costing 2 inventory space. We're going to sell that. We cannot sell the Cursed Shivs, of course. We probably want to sell the Ring of Rage as well. That brings up to 68 gold. So, I mean, we could buy the Mirror Shield if we wanted to. Adjacent and diagonal shields and armor get +2 block. I mean, I don't hate going for a bit of a shield armor helmet build. How much would that cost us? 3, 3, and 35. Were there any... Oh, there was a forge here. Let's go to the forge first then. Does this man wake up? No, only with line of sight. Conductive to armor, regen to ring, block to armor. Okay, tell you what, we are going to go for our armor path here now. So we head back to our merchant, we click on you, we buy the helmet, we buy the armor, and yes, we'll take those back in a second, and then we pop this down here. Now that buffs up all of them. This goes like this. Base and armor gets +1 block. I wonder if that's better like this, but then we can't really put this somewhere, can we? Unless we go something like this. Pop that down there. We're really rearranging things. I respect that. I see that. We get rid of this. We take our key. Now, let's see. This has 8 block. This has passive extra block. Actually, you know what? I think we go this way. And that way, these increase the passive block that they each have. Mirror Shield, of course. Removing spikes and rage from enemies can help us stay in a better situation against some of our enemies. Now, what do we do with the rest of this? Honestly, nothing. I mean, actually, we take this. We lose 1 energy to start with for our first combat. Do we have any more combats other than this guy? Not really. But let's just go and fight you. We're nowhere near a level up, but we drink this first to get up to full HP. We then throw the projectile at you to remove your that, and that's only each combat, so it's not going to be every turn. Now we can just go 1, 2, and that's 25. That's 25 damage coming in. Okay, so we can go for a heavy blade. Again, we're just waiting for our Doru to come into a place where we can one-shot them. The passive block is helping out a huge deal there, but you don't need me to tell you that. And the extra 1 energy also allowing us to get maybe some kills with the heavy blade along the way. Now speaking of which, that's 1 down. Block for 1, another attack, and then next turn this Doru should do the trick, even with your little block that you've put up. Very nice, okay. Well, we've got a cave shark, we do have another dice. We do have another candy, so we open the pouch, we put the candy in. That increased the damage a little bit further again. 2 damage as base now. How about that? Wands in this column, get that. Nah, it's not that great. Cave shark, I mean, cave shark's good, but it's not what we want. I think we maybe just take this and then we re-roll pretty soon after. Now, is there anything else that we can put in the pouch? Can't move here, so it has to be a scary item and a scary item only. So we don't have any more scary items. Unfortunate. Good to know though, good to make sure. What was up here? Yeah, I'm willing to risk it a little bit. 10 gold. There we go, legendary item. What do we get? Coal. 1 energy can be used 1 time each turn. Items in this row are refreshed and can be used again this turn. I mean, I think we're going to take it. I think we might get rid of the heavy blade. That frees up so much space. Now we're relying entirely on Doru, but I think it is worth it. Now we can pop this down here as well. A cute little one. Thank you, Grandma. Greatly appreciated. Now, do we want the freebies or do we want the experience? I think we go for the freebies here. See what we find in here. We can always re-roll if we don't like what we see. And we don't like what we see. Oh, we can't re-roll because that's not a combat reward. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Okay. Nothing else in this shop. We already visited this place, didn't we? We did. Rarer item of the same type. Rarer item of the same type. What could we do here? We could get a rare accessory. We could get another legendary accessory. That could be pretty good, honestly. Maybe we try this out and see what we end up with. Everything else is kind of mediocre rarity. Let's go for the coal, see what happens. Golden whetstone. When used, it gets destroyed. Select an adjacent weapon to permanently get plus 25% bonus damage. Okay, so that's a permanent bonus. If we get our curse blade, you know, the one that we're talking about, the one that we would like to see, it gets stronger with the curses around it, then we will absolutely apply that to that weapon. But for right now, I think we don't really care about it too much. We'll go for some block onto armor, increase this one. We can do the same again to this one. Or maybe we don't in case we find the extra energy to armor. I think that's better for us. So we're actually going to leave that for now. Even just the extra 2 block for that should be quite useful. Okay, next one, the bramble final. Not too shabby. I actually didn't realize that we chose the bramble when we came this way. Wasn't really paying attention. I just kind of always chose the left one because I thought the left one was usually not the bramble. Now this man gets stronger when taking damage, so if we hit slow and hard, then we'll be absolutely fine. Although in saying that, we can remove your rage by putting some block up. So let's see, we hit you once, you get a rage. We put up mirror shield, you lose the rage. In fact, we're at the stage where we can just hit you twice, can't we? We can go like this, into this, you hit for 7, we have 11 passive block, we can reduce your rage, so we hit here. We can actually hit here again, you're just dead. Very nice. Spicy ginger. Reach adjacent or diagonal consumable plus 1 damage, not terrible. All consumables get plus 3 rage. Okay, so it's got to be one of these two, unless we re-roll these items, which I think we want to. Reach adjacent gem plus 3 damage. You'll get plus 2 spikes to self. I think we try for another reroll. We can do better. Mousewood. Each turn adds 1 energy. I don't hate the windmill. How big is it? It's a 2 space, isn't it? It looks like 3, but it is 2. Is that correct? Or is it a 3 space? Oh, it is a 3 space. Okay, so that's an expensive energy relic. I think we go for the glass bottle here. And for this glass bottle, we go like this. We now switch this around. So now our weapons cannot be adjacent or diagonal to armor or a shield. Okay, that's how we're going about it. We put our cursive over here. We've still got a space over here. Getting a whole bunch of block from this. Now we have the extra damage to our Doru, which starts out a little bit stronger. Now, I don't think we're going to be keeping our Doru long term, but it is useful for right now. Speaking of useful, let's see what we've got in our valuables here. Another key. Do we have a key? We've got a key. Regen, not really that useful. Get over here, protect the brave, and 5 max HP. Thank you very much. Now, which way do we go? Deep cave or the enchanted swamp? Let's try the enchanted swamp there again. I do like going to our other path, alternate paths, that can give us some goodies. Okay, we have an evil man down there. He's going to see us no matter what. Will you take a spin? I will, but not right now. What we're looking to do is head down here. Pathway is blocked. Is that because I have to go down this way? Oh, because I have to click on this first, don't I? What am I talking about? 1, 2, and we still can hit some of you guys in between, like that. No damage taken. How much damage is that now? 23. Well, that takes you out. And then you're not attacking, so we can hit one of you two. And also, removes 2 spikes from enemy. Is that all enemies? So let's see if this works against all enemies. No, just the one that you're targeting. Okay, I see. That's still alright though. We still have 39 damage there, which almost takes you out. And our experience, we're only halfway to the next level. That's fine. 1, 2, easy. Perfect. Okay, candy apple. We pop that in here. Get that a little bit stronger. Everything else looks kind of trash. If I'm being honest, I think we skip all of that. We might as well just fight you. Okay. We want to get you first. How do we do that? I mean, we're not taking any damage already, so I think we just go here into here just to make sure. Are you healing everybody? You are, okay. Do we have enough damage? Not by itself, but if... Oh, hang on. I think we have to use... No, we can use this twice. Never mind. Okay, we've got you. We don't want you stealing our gold. We take 3 damage as a result of this, but that's still absolutely worth it. Now, you are cowardly in the back row, so we're going to go for you now. 1 and 2. Now, again, we just buy our time. You've got some spikes up, but I think we 2-hit you anyway, and those 3 spikes are not going to be that much of an issue for us. We have another candy. We'll take that. I hate when I rotate that. It doesn't look natural to me. Liquid luck adds great luck. You know what? We're going to try that. We're just going to get rid of our energy here. I don't feel like the energy has been that useful for us. So let's see if we can get some luck out of that soon. We'll pick this up. Will we be able to make there in time? Probably not, but we'll try. I'm trying to count it in my mind there. I'm thinking that's a no, but we don't know until we try, right? We go... Actually, let's pop this now before I forget. Liquid luck, great luck, see what we can find. Maybe it's worth keeping it when we have a dice on hand so that we can re-roll our rewards, but yeah, I don't know about that one. 1, 2, 11 damage. I mean, sure. What's the curse? No, we'll just take the 5 damage, I guess. In which case, was it really worth playing? I don't know. Lose 5 HP on use, that's fine. It's better than taking 6 damage, I guess. Might as well just do it. And that's 6 HP, right? Not damage. Yes, okay, there we go. Very nearly have you. 9 heal is absolutely fine. We've got you. No problem. Okay, 3 spaces left. What are we looking to do here? Honestly, if we make it so that this is our weapon area and this is our armor area, then I think we'd be pretty well off. In fact, how would we go about it? I think we just keep building things out like this then. Okay, so what do we got? If you have any armor, less useful. Let's ignore that. Throwing star there. We have a mana stone in case we need to use that. Bronze breastplate. I don't hate it. It's less passive block. Jason and diagonal armor gets +2. Ah, no, it's the same as that basically, isn't it? Because we're not going to get the adjacent weapon bonus. It's not really in our wheelhouse. And also, Was that increased luck? Because those items were shit. Excuse my French, but they were not good. Okay, you keep getting weaker the more cards that we play. We're going to focus on you first, then we'll just get you second. That's going to be enough block there, I believe. I mean, that is now. Now, is it going to be a one hit for you? 39 damage, it is indeed. And we can also hit you seeing as you're just putting up some block. Now, we're still looking for an item that works with our curses. I thought we'd just found one, but almost, but not quite. That's going to be quite nice to get the healing, though. There's another mana stone. Can we make that happen for us? One block to south. It's not terrible. Adds luck. I wouldn't mind taking the extra mana stone. How would we play that, though? Right, we've got some big weapons here, that's for sure. From class, if adjacent or diagonal to armor or a shield. If adjacent or diagonal. Item is not disabled. Is that what a tick would be? Does that mean this item is disabled? Okay, so it says at the top where it's disabled. It's just saying if it was next to something, then it would be. I tell you what, we're not going for the mana stones. We're going to go for our lucky star, get some more luck from a drop, and we're not going to make it down there in time. So a bit of a shame, but what can you do now, right? Now we've got enough block, so we go here, here, and we just heal up to full here now. Ooh, we had 3 poison to our south. I didn't really factor that in, if I'm being honest. Can we not use that now? Oh, because it's adjacent to that. Right, of course we can't. Well then what do we do? Do we just keep... Yeah, we just poison ourselves a little bit more. Why not? 11 damage hurts, of course. 23 damage. Guess we just go like this. Or maybe not. Vampiric Axe, as we can see, we didn't use it properly. Now we're taking some damage as a result. We're worse off than we were to start with. Rogue's Mask is fantastic. Emerald Bracelet is fantastic. For each adjacent curse, get +1 energy. We've found the beginnings of our curse multiplier here, our curse modifier. Let's take this here. What do we have? Any locked doors? Not yet. So we can lose this key. I definitely want the Rogue's Mask. I'm actually going to get rid of this one. Take this in its place. We do lose a lot of passive heal. I do appreciate that. Passive block, excuse me. But I still think that's the right move. Let's finish choosing. We have a couple stores as well. Let's see what our first store is. I don't hate buying the candy apple just to increase the damage, although that needs to be up here if we want to get that modified, doesn't it? 9 damage to start with, not bad. Not bad. We do have the Lucky Shiv, we do have the Archangel Wings. On use, the item between the wings is used. Not too sure about how we would actually go about using that one efficiently. Tell you what though, we are going to buy this. We've got the money. Maybe not. Not just yet. Let's go to the other shop. Yep, that disappeared. We knew that was going to happen. We didn't go optimally to that area. Shortcut map is not that useful. Okay, we are just going to buy the candy apples. So we buy this. We open this. We pop this in here. A bit more damage as a result. Everything else is kind of useless. We then head back here, get a little bit more damage by opening up this candied apple. And actually, I should read what they do. Heals 10 HP. Perfect. That's not too bad. Not too bad. More damage for now, and we can always heal if needed during the combat. Now, what do we have at our forge here? Did we check that? No. Should we have? Yes. Energy to clothing. Yes, we absolutely should have. Now, I'm going to wait to sell some of our stuff, because I might be selling my Vampiric Axe. I'm not too sure just yet. But what I do know is that I can't go too gung-ho with it. So we'll just go, I don't know, onto you. Does it really matter? We're going to use the Vampiric Axe to get kills with at the very end of the combat, rather than, you know, take enemies out at the start. 1 and 2, I suppose. Lose 5 HP, let's just take that. Why not? We lose 1 energy, of course, this turn. It's not great, but we use that. We take the 5 damage. We kill you. We don't have the energy for the other one, so I think now the vampirism is worth it there. Wait, are we taking... Oh no, you added some poison too, didn't you? Okay, can we kill you here? Let's see. 58 plus 2 of these, so that's 68, 78. plus this actually gets us there. So we go like this, we go 1, 2, we heal up to, oh, that got you. Okay, I don't know why my math was off, but I'm happy that it was in this scenario. We should have used our lucky star again. It needs to be away from armor to do so though, which means that it's not going to be that useful for a wee while. We go up to our chest of valuables, and we don't really have anything there at all. So why don't we sell something and make some space here? What are we selling? This is a legendary and it does get stronger. This on its own will kill us. So I think we have to sell this. I do like an emerald bracelet. Breach adjacent curse. So now we want to get some space and start stacking up some curses. So for example, creates a curse. So we could start creating curses ourselves and find ones that don't get destroyed at the end of combat and stacking up a whole bunch. And same with the curse shiv there, honestly. So why don't we... Oh, we need to figure out the best way to do it though, don't we? Like our lucky shiv isn't too bad. I think we need to sell something and make some space. Adjacent curse destroyed. We don't want to be destroying curses. But then again, it's quite nice to have this so that we can put big curses next to it and destroy them when we don't like them. I don't know, do we... It's tricky. I definitely need a curse-based weapon. That's what I'm looking for. That's what we don't have right now. Pop this here. Pop that there. Bring these down a bit. That does mean less. Oh, that doesn't matter about the passive block anyway, so absolutely fine with that. That over there. We can pop this here. Now everything else kind of goes in these slots here. Don't hate the fish. It's an interesting one. It really is an interesting one. I don't think I've found myself trying to go for a curse build before, but I guess if I was to go for one, now would be the time for sure. Bit of luck there as well. Remove all status effects on self. Honestly, if we're adding poison, or if we get poison, it might be quite nice to have that. We can only afford... I really don't hate selling this. Maybe we just clean house a little bit. We sell that. That allows us to buy the energy on the clothing. That energy on the clothing helps us with even more energy to start with each additional combat. We go right here. But now this armor piece is one that we're going to be keeping around for a little bit longer. Didn't we have the card option from here as well? Did I almost forget about it? We spin the wheel. You know what? We're going to spin. I don't want to curse that big though. Okay, we get a boohoo buckler. We will add that. What else is in here? Pins buckler, scary items, scimitar, not that useful, shuriken, and everything's pretty garbage there. I don't know whether they reduced the rarity, but last time it used to be that pretty much everything in that wheel was super, super rare, so doesn't appear that that's the case anymore. Let's actually sell the... Oh, actually, it's not bad if we take damage, is it? What does it sell for? Not much. Not much. Let's just head down. Let's head down. Let's keep going. Don't get bogged down in the thick of it there. Make some moves, commit to it, see where you end up on the other side, hey? Okay, we got some enemies here. Now, of course, we want to be using our Doru as and when appropriate. Start off with the mirror shield. You get weakened as a result. We do throw this out. Apply some weakness. That's still not enough damage. Wow, there's a lot of energy that we have now, isn't there? 5 energy, beautiful. Once we get to 6 as well, we can just hit this 3 times. So we go here, then we go here, then we go for a block onto you. We take no damage, and then I think even just one of these, just over one of these takes you out. Now, we want to add a curse. What does this curse do? On use, lose 5 HP, destroyed. Okay, so that doesn't get destroyed at the end of the turn. So we take this, we complete that one. A pearl's not bad. I don't hate a pearl. We'll be able to use it. Each turn adds 1 energy. When combat ends, is destroyed. Okay, so that's 1 turn use. How are we going to do this though? This one, for each adjacent curse, get 1 energy. So we go like this. We put this curse adjacent. Oh, what? I'm so confused. Why is that stacking on top? Anyway, we've got it there. We now get 1 extra energy from this. We can actually pop this here, and then that will buff that up too. Let's finish choosing and then see what happens. Yeah, +1 energy. There we go. Now we do have this one over here. We probably want to sell some stuff, so why don't we go back here? And I think we talked about how we didn't want to destroy adjacent curses. We're actually going to sell that one now. All effects applied to this are passed to adjacent items. See, I still don't know exactly how that works. So it's an accessory. If we buff up an accessory to work on adjacent things, then I guess that works passing across further. I don't know. Pop that in here. Whoops. Pop that in here. Pop that here. Bring that here. Can this go anywhere? Yeah, pretty much. There we go. What else do we have here? A nice ring. Not good enough though. Not good enough. We keep going. Head to our next combat. And what do we have? Okay. Well, starting off with 14 damage is nice. We're probably going to get a curse coming in. That's not the end of the world. But we can just go 1, 2, and 3, I suppose. Do we add a curse now? No, we'll see what your curse is. Hopefully your curse isn't too bad. Haha, just kidding. We skip that curse. Now I can actually use this item to get rid of that. We then hit you here. We'll play this as well. What are these curses now? It's now getting quite difficult to play these. Adjacent items are disabled. We skip it. We want the small curses. Is that so much to ask for? Apparently. 23 is how much damage we're blocking at the moment. I guess it doesn't really matter what we do here because we're not going to break through. And we do have our Rogue's Mask, so we should really bear that in mind as well. 46 damage. We then try one of these again. An adjacent item is used. And one burned to self. So if we go something like this, why is it that it sits on top of? Can we put curses on top of items now? Is that new? I don't know. I'm going to put it there and then just see what happens. Oh no, but yeah, we'll try that. Finish reorganizing. Yeah, so they're sitting on top of one another now. We add burn to ourselves. We kill not enough energy. Oh, never mind. Never you mind. We put up some block. We wait till next. Oh no, we can just kill you this way. Add a curse. Okay, that one we want to skip the curse. Unless we can... No, we want to skip that. Take the 9 damage, get the items. So curses can now sit on items. Or is this a bug? I'm really confused right now. But then you can't use the item underneath. Is that supposed to be the idea? Like what happens if I put this here? Does the pig still work? Pop that there. Pop that there. Is that still working? The glass bottle? It is still working. We now have +2 energy there. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on right now. I don't often know what's going on, but even more so now. Uncommon item. I think we skipped that B. We head to our question mark. Okay, we got some card choices. Fish. I don't mind that if we can eat it straight away. Frothy drink. Mana stone bow. Probably shouldn't be trying new cards if we do have curses on the board. Like that, for example. We're almost dead, by the way. Oh, I like how I said what I shouldn't do and then I just did it anyway. Fish consumable, adds 6 region to self, adds great luck. We need more space. Let's get rid of our pearl. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this. Let's go for a fish here. Now, can I use that underneath? I hope so. Extra energy. Again, the damage is nice, but I don't think the damage matters that much. Although it is a rare item, so maybe we just go and sell it while we've still got some space. And I would love to use that. I want to see if I can use it in one of these combats. Let's go over to this side so we don't alert the seer over here. Can I use the fish? I can. I don't know what the rules of the game are here anymore. Curses sit over top. It still works. 10 damage 4 times. I mean, obviously that's good, but it's not great early on. Actually, we can do it 3 times to take you out. 1, 2, 3. And just put up some block, I suppose. No damage taken. Again, if we can add some nice curses, but we don't want to take too much damage there. 26, 26. Let's actually go for A shift. What do we get? A big boy. We skip that for 11 damage. The regen keeps working for us. Poison could end our run here. Now, can we open this? We can. Can we use these? Adds luck, heals 3 HP. What happens if we use this within here? Can we not? Okay. Oh, we have to rearrange it. Okay, so we'll have to bring them out of the pail to be able to use them on the field here. Alright, well, that's good to know. We go 1. We now go 1. And we can't afford to do another curse, so I think we skip it. Do we go for the regen now? Nah, I'm too lazy for that. No weapon kills an enemy, not too bad. Everything else kind of trash. We skip that. We're actually going to open the pouch and take out 2 of these. Just so that we have a little bit of healing here. Oh, we have another boss fight down there. He's charging us. Let's go for our candy apple. Let's then go for our other candy apple. Now, can we take you out here? 9 damage, a whole bunch. Not really. We go for some block. We might as well swing at you a couple times. And don't forget that we do have the rogue's mask, because I've forgotten a few times now already. But we definitely don't want to be forgetting that. Okay. 25 damage. So that would take out you if we went a couple times. 1, 2, oops, should have blocked up there. In the other order. At least it gave us the block from our boohoo buckler, I guess, so that's not the end of the world in that regard. 1, 2, extra block here. We still are getting the extra energy from that, right? So that's 2 energy, 3 energy, 4 energy. Should we not be at a much higher energy count than right now? Or is there something about the cards bugging out right now? I don't quite know. We took unnecessary damage there again. Whoops. Okay, how do we do this? I think we go something like this. Click done. We move, oh, we get items first. We move this across here. That goes there. Oh, you don't look anchored. I guess we'll trust the game here. We want to move this across to here, of course. See, it doesn't say that it's anchored. Maybe it's because the item behind is anchored. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to finish choosing. We've got you down here, but maybe we can find this first. Oh, locked. Okay. Food is good. How do we pop the food in? Well, in that case, why don't we just go like this for now? Can't move that one. Can move that. Can't move any of these. We can put up like this, actually. That goes there. Extra energy seems good. And now we fight our little demon friend. Seer. 20 experience for killing you. You're adding a curse to our deck. Okay, well, I guess that's happening then, isn't it? I don't really know if there's much we can do about that one. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Not much damage. We'll save the energy for when we have bigger attacks next time. That's a big curse. What does this curse do? Adjacent items are disabled. If I go like this, does that mean that that's disabled because that's adjacent? Or does that mean under it now? Oh, looks like it's disabled. I'm so lost right now. I'm in over my head. Oh, yep, this is disabled. Okay. In that case, let's just consume this now into some block. Into some more block because I want to save this for later on. Now, what curse do you add this time? Exact same thing. We're going to skip the curse. And now we're going to eat. I thought the meal gave us energy as well there. Or gave us HP, excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Give me some more food. Sure. Everything else kind of trash. Cleansing wand, excuse me. Not terrible, but it's not what we're going for. Go back to our... Oh, another chest to be used over here. Okay. And another bunch of crap inside. Not much of anything for us. Okay, we head to our shop. What does our shop entail? Oh, is that more energy? If there's an item along a diagonal line, -2 energy. So if we go like this, then that would be that would be fine. We just need to make sure that that one's empty. So I think we are going to be buying this for even more energy. 35 gold. Why not? We move this, we move this. This has to be across like this in that case. Pop that there. What about that there? That's not too bad. Now I still want to do... Is that still anchored? No, it's not anymore. Okay, perfect. So now we go like this, that goes there. We need this somewhere, like that, for example, for right now. And that's not too bad. So now we've still got this adjacent to this one here. We now have extra energy in the form of our violet energy, so it goes that way, Nothing in a diagonal here currently. Very nice. We can pop some blocks up if we want to. We do have a golden shiv, but I don't think we care too much about our gold. So we can't put anything in there or in there. I wonder if there's a better way that we could frame this. Like if that went into here, then no, it would still touch down here, wouldn't it? No, I think that's fine as is then. What's our question mark here for us? Spin. Spin the wheel. We have a lance. We do have a curse shiv. We've already got one. I don't think we need another one. What is that curse though? I wouldn't mind another curse like that. Gives me more energy. Come on. Come back round. Okay, not quite. I mean, all we got was a shitty legendary lance there, eh? We could sell that. We could absolutely sell that. In fact, that's underneath there, so we can sell it anyway. I still don't understand how we're able to put it underneath, but we're going to sell that immediately. We're going to put that there, pop it back over there. In that case, we could maybe spin to win once again, couldn't we? Maybe we get lucky for a second time. I mean, we did get lucky. Another boohoo buckler. Actually, we've got one down there. I don't know if we really need that one either. I don't know. Do we have a forge anywhere? Not that we've seen just yet. Let us continue onwards. And I think we reroll one of these two combats. We'll figure out it just in a second. Okay. That's a lot of energy. So even now, turn 1, we can do quite a bit of damage here. So we can go 1, 2. Actually, we have to hit you multiple times here, don't we? 3, 4. Put up some block because why not? You do have the energy there. We're getting a whole bunch there. What is this one? Okay, this is another perfect one that we can just surround this with. So we finish reorganizing that. We take that one right there. 25 damage. Into 25 damage. Why am I getting burned? Oh, because that's adjacent to that one now. Right, okay, we do have to be a little bit cautious of that then if that's the case. Pop that one up. 9 health to yourself. 1, 2, we take you out as well. There's our candied apple. So we actually want to pop some of these in our inventory, I believe, to heal up even further. What is this one again? Weapons in this column get +2 damage. Not terrible. Not terrible. Why don't we pop this here to heal up straight away, right? Close the pouch. I want to run here first. Welcome to the forge. Ace to a shield, spikes to shield, damage to a weapon. Damage to a weapon isn't too bad for this legendary up here, because it does mean that it starts off stronger. In fact, I think starting that off stronger so that we can maybe kill some of the weaker enemies seems pretty damn good. So we'll go 1, we're going to go 2, and then we'll see about the next one, but let's go and fight this enemy here first. That's a lot of enemies too. I'm glad that I put this candy apple here, but still it'll be a little bit tricky to get through. How much damage do we start with now? 16 damage, 16, 32, 48. Not quite enough to take you out, huh? 48 plus that equals 64. That's 1 damage off you as well, huh? Alright. Let's go for you then. No, because you spawn your friends, don't you? Okay, we go for some block here, that's for sure. 20 block is almost enough. We'll go for that one there. I guess we could have used this. In fact, I think I still will. Let's try go for you. 1, 2. Pop this. Pop this. 1, 2. And if we drink the cool drink, now we can throw the cup and kill you that way. The issue is that that curse really could have messed with us a wee bit, and we can't really afford to take too much more HP damage there. But again, I think we skip you until we're a little bit more comfortable in this fight. So we go 1, 2. And then I guess we just put up a whole bunch of block there, right? Buy ourselves some time. I'm not too sure there, honestly. Again, I feel like it's a bit of the blind leading the blind right now. We go 1, 2. What happens if we knock you? You're no longer attacking. We put some block up. We do have quite a bit of burn here, of course, thanks to this. Is there a way that we can maybe, like if we put it down this side, then it might be a bit better. What about if we put it up here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it would be adjacent to that one. Okay, so we can't really do that. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. And now we just take you out next turn. That's a lot of burn. I should have put some more block up. That's my fault. I'm just not used to it. Okay, Assassin's Dagger. We'll sell that. Happy with all that. We finish all of that up. We head back to our shop. I think we've still got more items that we can sell. Beautiful. You're anchored. We can still sell there if you want to. Ah, okay. I'm not too sure. What it found most of these under a toadstool. Okay. No, we've already checked you out. Don't really need it. You are the spin to win. Don't really care about that just yet either. We can do some more damage to start with. So you know what? I think I will. Like so. And I honestly don't hate the haste on a shield there if we are going to be keeping the shield long term. That means that we put more block up turn after turn there, of course. Okay, what do we start with? 19 damage. Oh boy, that's 10 energy that we're starting with though. That ain't bad. 1, 2, 3. Do we want the curse here? We can't afford to take the curse, so I think we actually want to take the enemy out entirely, like so. Okay, we could re-roll these, and I think we will. Re-roll the items. Ramble. We really just want food, don't we now? So I think in that case we have to bring some of these out. Like that. Maybe we get rid of our candy pail at some point. It's been nice to hold food for us. Well, actually, maybe that's a reason to keep it, right? I don't know. I'm in two minds there. I'm in two minds. Not too sure which one to go for. We take this. We go to our forge. We will actually upgrade our shield. 1 haste to this shield here. I didn't realize that counts as a shield. Interesting. I thought it was more of an accessory. Okay, we now head to our enemy for this area. And see how we fare there. Speaker of the house. All right. Well, we heal. And I guess we still just go in on you. I mean, that is the burn for not much damage. But I mean, the damage is still pretty good anyway. We can take 1 damage from the burn. That's okay. Alright, what's not okay is how many enemies you spawn though. Let's go 1, 2. Let's eat all of this as well there and just kill all the little... Actually, could we have killed you this turn? How much damage is that? 34 times 3 at the moment. Not quite enough, but if we did it from the start, I'm sure that we could have. There's our haste, so we have plenty of block now. And we're using the curses there for the emerald bracelet, which is great. I would love to be using it for our damage as well. Like if we had a weapon that benefited from that. Now you're a summon, so we don't get any experience from you anyway. Put some of that up in case we somehow take the burn damage anyway. Adds 1 energy. For each adjacent gem plus 3 damage for the weapons. I mean, if we had lots of gems, that wouldn't be bad either. Windmill's just too big. Do we have the dice anymore? No, we should have kept the dice. Okay. We will take the ore then. I don't know. Maybe we sell it. Not really too sure on that one just yet. Go over here. We get some items. Bandages. I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Everything else is kind of trash though. We head over here. Can we afford anything? Oh, heal 25 HP for 4 gold. Just so happens to be how much I have. Let's go to the Frozen Heart again. It's an area that we haven't seen much of, even though it could make these runs a little bit harder. Why don't we give it a go? Part 1 of 3. Okay, so we want to race to some of these areas, I think. So we skip by some of these. Get there as soon as we can. Polar bear. 125% bonus damage output. That's going to be pretty big for that one, isn't it? But I think for now we just kill the one in front. 1, 2. We don't want that many curses. You've got some rage. That is because I killed your friend. I apologize for that. Alright, that's a big curse. We're going to skip that curse and take the damage. 1, 2. Oops, that's not the right one. Block, block, and block. There we go. Again, should not be forgetting about our Rogue's Mask. I don't believe we've used it this entire time. So that's obviously less than ideal. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. I thought we would have you. So let us go for a block, then we go for a Rogue's Mask, and I believe that we avoid your first attack. Second attack is blocked, we take 2 fire damage, and then we take you out. Get some items. Okay, we do get a rare item, we can take that. This is a heal as well though, so I think we take the heal here. We can take the golden shiv over here still though. Everything else kind of mediocre. Let's keep going. Vision came true. You're still giving me crappy mana stones. Maybe I should try and upgrade mana stones more so. But then again, we don't really have a mana stone to upgrade at this stage, do we? I guess we just go heavy block territory here. We're up to 42 block. That's more than enough. Now we just start wailing on you in the front there, I suppose. 1, 2, 3. And you know what? We heal 10 and we club you over the head with this. We could have done the same with our golden shiv, I suppose. But where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that? Chosen cultist. Okay, you are pretty beefy, aren't you? Let's go 1. And then maybe just go for these for the rest. 1, 2, 3. Wouldn't have made a difference. We get a whole bunch of block there at the end. I don't know how that came about. Taking a little bit of poison damage, but otherwise not too bad. We get a level up. Okay, well, we leave that there. How do we go about it? That has to go along here somewhere, doesn't it? Is there anywhere else that we can maybe put it so that it's less of a nuisance? We could always put it here so that these two sit right next to each other. I think that's what we'll do. We're going to put that there, then we go and build all of these spaces here. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is so that this item can go next to this item. And now there's nothing in that diagonal, and that has to be freed up anyway due to the crimson energy. So I see that putting these together is quite nice. This one still works as long as nothing is there or there. And this one works because there's nothing there, there, or there, or there. So, oh wait, that's 2 items away, isn't it? Oh, so what we technically need to is to like there, right? Yeah, okay, never mind. We'll just leave those 2 spaces open. It's much the same as what we had beforehand. But now we've got this working for us. A little bit differently anyway. So that weapon goes there, those 2 can go there. Okay, we do have another candy. Pop that in here. Food, poison to enemies, why not? 18 block, that could come in handy, honestly. Let's just keep going here. Now we can get a couple of these, but we won't be able to get to our money here, I think. So I think that's the way that we go about it. We ignore the money, we get everything else. We're going to take the curse anyway, aren't we? Nothing we can do about that one, so... How much damage do we have? 10 energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's you dealt with. Just too big. It's too big there, mate. Oh, excuse me. 16 damage there. We go 1, 2, 3, 1 energy, 8 damage. Yeah, 1. Oh, should have put some block up, huh? Thankfully, we have a little bit of block. Did we get some passive block at the end of the turn? Why did we get it last time? Should have used the Rogue's Mask again. I just keep ignoring it as if it's not there. Another candy. You know what? We take this candy, we bring this out, we eat that later on. We take the fish, we eat the fish. Delicious. We don't need the poison potion. I mean, another bandages would be quite nice though, extra healing. Weapons in this column get plus 200% bonus damage to this combat. That's obviously very good if we go for that later on. Our column is obviously the vertical. So we need to find a way to put it across here. What about if we go something like this? Oh, excuse me, close that into this. Into this. That there. And that there. Now the fish is going to be used straight away. We will just take that. We want to be able to heal up here. We get a little bit of healing here. Can't complain with that one. We go across here. There's no way we're going to make it to that one. So we heal with the fish. We heal with the candy apple. That brings us to full HP. Okay. Now what? 18 damage. We can take out the one with the curse. 1, 2... Why is it always so close? We can then golden shiv you. We then put up a bit of block. A whole bunch of block, in fact. And actually, I think we save our ethereal whetstone for the boss fight that's eventually coming up here, of course. Enlightened cultist, you die in a couple of hits. 1, 2. 1 more block. 1 more hit there. And we'll take you out this turn. So again, the only thing that we really have to worry about is that we are taking damage, which is hurting us a fair bit. We can take another shiv. Maybe we sell it. Go to our shop. What's in our shop here? A key, a jade axe. Conductive, deals extra damage. It's okay. It's okay. Everything else here is kind of mediocre. Honestly, the warm drink's not bad just to hold on to. Why don't we sell both of these though? I think we really need them. We do have a forge back here as well. Why don't we now go pick up these now that we sold some? There we go. There goes the coins. Demolished. We don't have a key for that. Okay. We head to our forge. What do we have here? 3 slow to enemy to a weapon, block to a shield, haste to a shield. I mean, we were going for haste on this, weren't we? So let's do that. Maybe we can stack up a little bit more later on. Did we visit this question mark? I can't remember already. Okay, cards. Here we go. Don't know why I said it that way. Citrine and Shield. There's our Citrine. There's our Curse. That's fine. Yep, we popped that bad boy right there. Now we get even more energy from that one. So we finish choosing. That's the type of curse that we want to see. A legendary fish. Legendary bracelet. Another emerald bracelet. Could we maybe... Shouldn't have done that one because that could have been very risky. Okay, there's our fish. Now that means that we can now take that. Unfortunately, we don't get a second emerald bracelet, but we take this. We go straight to our shop. I think we've got one more that we can sell. Now we've got 26, excuse me. Does that mean that we can buy another haste on the shield? You bet your ass it does. Okay, we're going to be getting a whole bunch of haste each turn, which means that each subsequent usage of the shield puts up even more and more block. So it's 18. 18 takes you out. Like this, for example. 11, 14. So it adds 3 each time there, right? The only concern is that we add 1 burn whenever we use our Rogue's Mask. Honestly, that's very minor price to pay. Oh, English do be hard there sometimes. Take you out. Problem solved. Nothing there, thank you. Up here again. Wow, that's a lot of enemies, isn't it? You're trying to steal from us. That's very rude. We go 1, 2, we take you out. 3, 4, we take you out. We dodge into a bunch of blocks there. You still get to steal money from us. We don't get to dodge that one. To be fair, we only had like 2 gold on us there, right? Let's see. 1, 2, and that takes you out, and then we just block up. Yeah, we get the 4 gold back. Okay, that's all right. I'm okay with that. Some nice damage again. Is that combat start or is that every turn? Each combat adds 4 energy. That's each turn. Oh, so that's only turn 1. I see. So this and this is actually a pretty bad combo because this only gets stronger towards the latter part of the combat. This only benefits us right at the start of the combat. So not the best synergy in the world, but it's still working for us regardless. Chest of valuables, not too bad. What have we got? Get a stacking start. No, everything there is pretty mediocre. Let's just continue onwards. I don't think there's anything there at the shop, was there? And this is Frozen Heart Part 2 of 3. We're nearly there. Nearly there indeed. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? You in front. We have to take you out. 1, 2. And, I mean... I don't really know, right? Let's block this. 23, that's plenty. But we kind of have to do it once more, don't we? So energy is certainly not our issue. Early damage is kind of our issue. But hopefully it's not going to be too much of an issue for us. Big one, we have to skip the curse, unfortunately. Which means that we probably want to use our warm drink now. It's disabled. Oh, because it's adjacent to armor, that's right. Wow, and you're not dead yet. That's alright, we'll get you this turn. Easy. Bada bing, bada boom. We can get rid of this. We can now take this. I don't hate our bandages either. They're healing us a wee bit at the end of each combat. Bronze breastplate. I mean, I wouldn't hate this as well next to this, but I don't think it's that useful. I think we skip it for now. Experience or gold? Let's go for the gold. I feel like at this stage of the game, the experience really drops off in terms of its usefulness. Early stages, it's great. Absolutely fantastic. That is a permanent bonus. It is on sale for 17, so we could maybe just stack it onto that anyway, because a bit more early bonus damage there is quite nice. Speaking of which, that's 18 damage. That's 11 energy that we're starting with as well. Weapons in this column get plus 200% bonus damage this combat. I mean, I don't hate using it now, honestly, but I really want to save it for the boss. I think that's what we will do. Now, you have strength against projectiles, don't you? Yes. I think we honestly go against you here. No, if we attack you a couple of times, then you stop attacking, don't you? Yeah. Then we maybe just go, I don't even know. There we go. You're dealt with. Smack you. Oh no, the shield reduces the rage. That's right. Okay, we take 1 damage. Big curse, we take damage there. We've got to be a little bit careful of those. More curses and we could be in a sticky situation. I think we do try and focus on you now if we can. 34 damage times by 3 is not enough to take you out. So I think we wait on you then. Why don't we just take you out with the damage in front? 1, 2, 3. You become all your little minions. We pop this up. Now you are doing nothing. We don't want you to give them the haste though. Not the haste, excuse me. The dodge. There we go. So with the dodge, oh, we have to take you out first, don't we? Okay, we pop this one here. Now we go for you in the back. Oh no, we have to go for you again. And nobody's actually doing any curses here, so we can just, you know, put up a whole bunch of block. 20, 53. You know what, we're actually going to pop this as well. 1 extra energy. We can't throw this, unfortunately, but we have plenty of blocks. 16 haste is fantastic. The more haste you have, the better it is with those kind of passive block generators, but we don't really have that right now, do we? So 1, 2, 3, you are dealt with. Bit more block there, and now we just go 1, 2, 3, and next turn we have you. What strength are we up to? What damage? 98. And that's where having that item from the shop there, buffing up this one would be quite good. So why don't we actually get rid of this again? We'll take a King Cleaver that we can sell. Excuse me, not there. Fish for the healing, I don't hate it. So let's pop it this way. Everything else, mediocre, doesn't sell for much. We skip that out. I don't think we're not going to make it there either, so we'll ignore that. We do buy this. We sell this. Take our fish back here. And now, next turn, we're going to be using that on this. And I should have used my first one on it. I didn't honestly expect to keep this weapon for as long as I have. I thought for sure by now Doru would be dead and gone. Apparently not the case though. So we have quite a few trying to... Oh, damage left. Oh my god, and the worst thing is if I had used this earlier, then it would have had the damage necessary. Let's pop this. Let's go here. Let's go. That's 9, 18... 26 plus this. Let's actually pop the spoiled milk. The curse is fine. Excuse me, the poison, excuse me. Don't know why I said excuse me twice. That was a bit unnecessary, wasn't it? And also I forgot about our Boohoo Buckler, which also blocks up a little bit. Now 2 adding curses. We go like this onto this one now. And that's 43 damage. So that means we take out one of you giving us curses. We can only do, let's see, that's free. It does 13 damage, 43 plus 13. You know what? We get to control the curse that we add now. And that's honestly not too bad. Can I stack a curse on a curse? No. Why did I bother? Okay, we'll take that. We're going to finish reorganizing, leaving the curse on top. We have nothing that we can do here. We get the extra block from taking damage though. And now we just take you all out. So we go 60, there, and then there. Get the items there. We get a key. I don't mind that key whatsoever. Gold Cleaver, not that useful. Status effects on all enemies there. Not terrible, but I think we just keep going as we are. Wow, there's a lot more. Wow, there's a lot of valuables around on the floor, isn't there? Let's go up here. To be fair, most of them are usually pretty trash. So I think a lot of these we will just skip by. We do have a key. Do we have a key for anywhere else? Not really. So let's open this up. We have a cool drink. Energy. Adds 1 energy. Oh, they're both exactly the same. I don't know why I was trying to figure out what the difference in stats were. Oh my, okay. This recording's going on for too long. Give him the pail. Ooh. You need 7 items. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please, stay there, bud. Okay, he's still there. We need to get 2 more items to fill that up with. Don't worry about it, I'm coming back with all your treats. You just have to wait for me. Okay, that's pretty damn good damage turn 1 though, isn't it? So I'm pretty happy with that. Again, we can heal up as well if we need to. 43 takes you out in a couple of shots. We hit you, we put this as well. We take 4 damage, which now means that we want to play our cold drink. We then go 1, 2, 3. We take you out. We get the items. We are a little bit of experience away from a level up here too. Now I think we discard this one. We go for some regen. And there's no other scary items that we've got around here, is there? That's not. None of these are scary. We definitely want the scary item though. Okay, we go down here. Scary item. No, no. What are all these starter weapons here? Come on now. We're looking for bigger and better things. And we can't open this one just yet. Okay, that's a little bit rough. We head up here to our enemies. Okay, you're adding a curse. We cannot deal with you, I don't believe. Unless we pop this. But again, I still really want to keep that for later on. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, we got you pretty damn close, didn't we? Actually, because you're attacking first, can we dodge you adding a curse, or is that only attacks? Okay, it doesn't work that way. A shame. Should have probably used this item as well there, honestly. So we'll use it now. We take you out. We then put up some extra block. Buy ourselves some time. And the regen brings us back. Actually, the regen keeps us about the same as our poison is dealing damage to us. So I guess it doesn't really make much sense. We actually take you out all the way. Which means we get a curse. Now, what is this curse? Adjacent weapons get -3 damage. That's absolutely fine. It means that we can replace this here. Let's finish reorganizing. We get a level up as well. Okay, so we go for the levels over here. Go for some extra space down this side. Extra items. We get another key. Okay, the key means that we can open the chest. I don't mind that at all. So, I really want to get rid of these curses now, I think. So next turn, we're going to get rid of both of these curses. We're going to leave that one there. The reason why we get rid of these is just because they're a little bit smaller. Or a little bit bigger, excuse me. Pop that like that. Pop that like that. Let's see here. Age shield. No, we just ignore all of that. Maybe we can take a shuriken. Throw that down there. 11 damage. Can't really complain too much there. What does this do? Adds 8 haste to self and 2 weak to self. Honestly, wouldn't be too terrible either. But we're heading back here. Open this up, please. We just want the scary items. I want to see what we get from that. Oh, ninja costume, though. Removes 100% of all block on self when your turn ends. No, we currently justify taking that one. We could maybe take it to sell, though. So if we go something like this, even just temporarily, pop these around here. Like so. This is a rare item as well. We pop it over there. Go back to our shop. Did we have any rare items in our shop? That's going to be pretty important too. Are we just going to be just shy? We are, aren't we? So we sell this. We pop this back here. Pop that back up there. What does this do? Adjacent shields get +1 spikes to self. Okay, we can pop that there. This is still a shield, so we can't put it next to the other ones. Accessories are fine to go over there. Some extra regen is nice, as is some extra healing. I think this goes back under here. Can this sit under there as well? It can. Lovely, and that means that they can go across there. I think we're basically ready to go and fight the next boss. Unfortunate there, Mr. Pumpkin Man, that we couldn't help you out. Oh, okay, more card selections. Didn't see what that flower was, but that's fine. Regen to self and dodge. Okay, I would love that coffee. Alpha star. Not really what we're going for. Wait. That was not the same curse. What are you talking about? Alright, we got to take it anyway. That the Alpha Star? It was. And that was that one too, wasn't it? Okay. Well, I feel a little bit cheated there, if I'm being honest. Oh, we don't want that one there. We can pop this here underneath. We don't want the Ring of Rage. We don't have any mana to use it with. We need to get rid of this. We're losing a lot of mana because that's now there. But we can move it, can't we? What happens if we go like this? When an adjacent item is used. So now curses sit on top of other items. That's obviously what I've learnt. It's very odd. Rage to a weapon. Burn to a weapon. Block to a shield. Let's go just more block to the shield. Oh, cannot be forged further. We could do it to this one apparently. Never mind. Haste, burn to weapon. You know what? We can upgrade this one more and... Oh, no we cannot. In that case... Block to a shield. We'll do it to this one. Okay. Well, we're at our final location. What we need to do here, I think, is maybe take out some of those items and heal from the candies. Let's see here. What do they heal for? Luck and heals for 3. I don't hate that at all. Anywhere that we can put them, that's kind of like underneath. Ready to be used. What do we have under here? We have the star. Oh, the star costs 2. No, I don't want that. I want the heal instead. What do we have under here? The bandages are no longer useful. We take those out. We put that underneath. spiked. I don't hate giving ourselves some spikes. Nothing under there, so we put some more candy there. That doesn't mean that we get less damage from our adjacency bonus here, but I think at this stage it really doesn't matter. We go and fight our boss. We heal up as much as we can. We use all of the food that's out of disposal, so we go here. Oh, we can't. Can we use the item underneath? No, we have to use the curses. Okay, so the curses block you from using the items on top there. That's what happens. Let's use this into this. That means that we can use, oh, we also want to use this one, don't we? Just that we get rid of all of these. We can pop our regen. We can eat this candy. We want to use this now too, don't we? Weapons in this column get plus 200% bonus damage this entire combat. Okay. The earlier we use that, the better. This is now up to 52 damage turn 1. I mean, that's pretty damn great. Our regen doesn't outlast our burn. So why don't we stack up a little bit of this, and that should be okay. Now we can start going in on your hair. And the good news is that we do have shurikens there for the dodge that you're attacking or applying to yourself as well. So we get rid of the dodge, we throw this out there, we get another one, which we'll keep in case any dodge comes up. We now have 104 damage per each of these. And how much block have we got? 22 exactly. Well, how about that? That works out pretty nicely. And I think we've just got you here. 156, 1, 2, 3. You're done for. You're running away. And that's going to be another run completed there. Not too shabby whatsoever. Yeah, happy with that. What do we really care about here? I don't know. We'll take that. We're going to be taking the cheese here anyway. Take the win. Guarantee it. And another challenge run done. Now, did we get to use our curses with a weapon that bonuses or benefits from curses adjacency bonus? No. But we did get to use our legendary emerald necklace there, which did get the curse adjacency bonus. And we had 11 energy at the start of each turn. I think that means that we have a very, very good outcome for that run. Thank you all very much for tuning in there. If you did enjoy the episode, please do consider dropping a subscription and a like for the video. Also, check out our Twitch at twitch.tv/Andoya. And I will see you all for the next one. Bye for now there, folks. See ya.